Hello beautiful humans, and welcome back to the mat. Today we'll just need our mat for our yoga flow, optional blocks if you have them, and let's get started. Today you can get started in whatever position feels best for you. Maybe that's seated, maybe you prefer to get started in a child's pose or lying down, whatever feels best in your body. I'll be getting started in a seated position, but make your way to however feels good to you today. And wherever you are, let's take a moment to land on your mat, land in your body. Maybe taking any last movements, any last fidget to help you land on your mat. And when you're ready, gently closing down your eyes or softening the gaze. Starting to bring your awareness inward, letting go of the outside world. Letting go of any rushing thought patterns, anything that you might be holding on to that's not serving you on your mat today. They'll all be there when we finish practice. Just see if you can gift yourself the next 60 minutes for you. And just taking a moment to check in with yourself, scanning through the body. How are you today? How does your body feel? Your muscles, bones, joints, organs? How's your mental body feel? How much energy do you have? Reminding yourself that there's no right or wrong answers and you don't need a reason why. Let's shift this awareness to the breath. Again, not trying to change anything, just noticing. In a couple of moments, we'll explore our full yogic breath together. Wherever you are in your breath cycle, gently releasing all the air. And on your inhale, fill your belly, followed by your ribs. Lastly, your chest. And as you exhale, your chest falls. Ribs hug in. Belly button draws to spine. Inhale, belly rises. Ribs expand. Collarbones lift. Exhale, collarbones fall. Ribs hug in. Belly button draws to spine. Keeping this breath going at your own pace. Matching your inhales with your exhales, filling your lungs from the bottom to the top and then exhaling from the top to the bottom. And throughout today's practice, we're going to be exploring I feel, which is associated with our Svadhisthana Chakra, which is our sacral, so just below the belly button. And this chakra is associated with the color orange. In Sanskrit, Svadhisthana is often translated as dwelling in a place of self, and it is closely related to the root center. However, the energy here is different from that of the root chakra. The sacral chakra governs the water element inside of you. The energy center relates to fun, freedom, creativity, flexibility, sex, pleasure, and money. Some people say it's the seat of our emotions. When Svadhisthana is in balance, we are able to feel free in expressing ourselves creatively, allowing yourself to play and experience pleasure in a healthy way, respecting your body and taking care of its needs. Throughout today's practice, I really encourage you to find joy, move with your breath, dance through the transitions, and see if you can connect with the creativity and, like water, flow between each pose we arrive in. When you're ready, let's find some gentle movement. Maybe that means reaching the hands up over the head, finding a full body stretch. And exhale to make your way to a seated position if you aren't there already. We'll take a side body stretch. Left hand reaches to the floor, right hand reaches up and over. And on your next exhale, coming all the way up and over. Right hand down, left hand comes up and over. Let's do that one more time. Left hand reaches up and over. And exhale, right hand goes down, left hand reaches up and over. Gently coming back to center. Interlace your fingers in front of you, press your palms away, dome out through the chest. Find a nice release through the upper back. Hold for another inhale. And exhale to release the hands behind you. Puff out your chest, lift your hands away from your bum. Maybe you look up towards the sky. Holding for another inhale here. And exhale to gently come back to neutral. Hands reach behind you. Release your legs. Let's find some seated windshield wipers, knocking the knees side to side. Maybe you press that top hip over a little bit more. Maybe you enjoy the transition between each side. We have another 2 breaths here. And last one each side. And then we'll gently make our way back to center. Let's cross our ankles over and find our way to a 4-point kneeling. You guessed it, as we arrive, cat-cows, we'll drop the belly, open out the chest, look to the sky, and exhale to round out through the spine. Keep this going with your breath, finding any intuitive movement that feels nice to you. Really enjoying the flow between each. Connecting the movement with the breath. Find that fluidity of the movement through the spine. Another 2 breaths to explore here. And on your next exhale, let's find our way back to neutral. Tuck the toes, press the hips to the sky, downward facing dog. We'll pedal out the feet here, bending one knee at a time. Maybe you drop one knee in front of the other. Maybe you pulse the chest. 2 more breaths. And on your next exhale, finding stillness, look to your fingers, walk the feet to the outside of your hands, ragdoll. Rest your belly on your thighs, hold on to opposite elbows. Maybe you take a gentle sway side to side, releasing the control through the upper back. Let the head hang loose. We have another 2 breaths to hang out here. And on your next exhale, release your arms, tuck your pelvis, roll up through each vertebrae all the way to stand. 2 shoulder rolls as we arrive. Shoulders come up, back, and down. Last one, shoulders come up, back, and down. Let's heel toe the feet underneath the hips. Inhale to reach the hands to the sky. Hold here for an inhale. Exhale to open through the chest to find a little baby back bend. 1 more inhale. And on your exhale, forward fold, let it all go. Follow your breath, hug the chest in towards the knees. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Just as you get there, exhale, hands to the floor, stepping back to a high plank. Let's do 4 chaturanga push-ups, option to lower to your knees. Inhale to lower, exhale to press. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press. We have 2 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press. I feel like I said 3, but we're doing 4. And gently lower all the way down to your belly. Baby cobra, roll the shoulders back, lift your head and chest up off the ground. Hug the elbows together, shoulders to hips. Squeeze your bum, your knees, press the tops of your feet into the ground. Hold for another inhale. And exhale to gently release. Upward facing dog, press into the hands, lift the thighs up off the ground. Chest is proud. Holding here for another inhale. And exhale to release. Tuck your toes, press back onto your knees, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Let's spread the fingers wide, press down through all of your finger mounts. Nipples to knees, tailbone to the sky, and the heels actively press down. Find your breath in and out through your nose. Inhale to rise up on your toes, big bend. Exhale, step, hop or float, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain, circle the hands to the sky. And exhale, hands to your heart space. Let's start to flow, Surya A. We've done this many times before. See if you can find the float between each pose. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, hands to the floor, stepping back. On the same exhale, high to low plank. On your inhale, your choice of back bend. And on your exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Reconnect with your breath here. We won't be introducing any new poses today. We would have done all of them before. And really encouraging you to enjoy the transition between each. Inhale to rise up on your toes, big bend. Exhale, step, hop or float, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain, circle the hands to the sky. And exhale, hands to your heart space. Let's do that 2 more times today. Inhale to reach and exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, hands to the floor, stepping back, high to low plank. On your inhale, your choice of back bend. And on your exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. 2 breaths, reconnect with that breath. Inhale to rise up on your toes, big bend. Exhale, step, hop or float, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain, circle the hands to the sky. And exhale, hands to your heart space. Samasthiti, inhale to reach tall. Exhale to fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the floor, stepping back. High to low plank, chaturanga. On your inhale, your choice of back bend. And on your exhale, hips to the sky, downward dog. Find that breath. In and out through your nose. Let's make our way back up to stand. Inhale, rise up on your toes, big bend. Exhale, step, hop or float. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain, circle the hands. And exhale, hands to your heart space. Samasthiti, chair pose, big toes come together. Heels are slightly apart. Arms sweep down and up. Reach the hands to the sky. Sink nice and low. Draw the belly button in. We find that fire of the belly. Active through the legs, through the core. Press the thumbs back. 2 breaths here. One more big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step your left leg to the back of the mat. High crescent lunge, reach the hands to the sky. And on your exhale, sink nice and low. Hold for the inhale here. Exhale, arrowhead, weight comes forward. And inhale to reach it back up. Exhale, cactus, open through the chest. Inhale to reach back up. Really nice. Let's do that 2 more times. Exhale, arrowhead, weight comes forward. Inhale to reach it up. And exhale, cactus. Inhale to reach it up. One more. Exhale, arrowhead. Enjoy that flow. Inhale to reach it up. Exhale, cactus. Open through the chest. Inhale to reach it up. Exhale, both hands to the floor. Send that right leg back. Chaturanga, option to keep that right leg high if you want to challenge. Lowering down. On your inhale, your choice of back bend. And on your exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Inhale to rise up on your toes, big bend. Exhale, step, hop, float, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, straight to chair pose. Sink the hips down, reach the hands high. We sink nice and low. Draw that belly button in. Active through the legs. Find your breath. Find your dristi. We're nice and active. 2 breaths. One more big inhale. Exhale to stand tall. Samasthiti. Chair pose, sink back down. We hold for the inhale. And exhale to fold. Let it go. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, step the right leg to the back of the mat this time. High crescent lunge, reach your hands to the sky. And exhale to sink low. Strong through the legs, strong through the belly. Holding here for an inhale. Exhale, arrowhead, weight comes forward, arms go back. Inhale to reach it tall. Exhale, cactus, open through the chest. Inhale to reach. Exhale, arrow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. We have one more. Enjoy that flow. Exhale, arrowhead. Inhale to reach. Exhale, cactus. Inhale to reach. Exhale, both hands to the floor. Send that left leg back. Option for a 3-leg chaturanga. On your inhale, your back bend. And on your exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Option to find child's pose if that feels best in your body. Or if you want to power through, holding our downward facing dog. We have 2 more breaths here. If you're in child's pose, slowly making your way back to dog. Let's bring our big toes together at the back of the mat. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger curl. And inhale to send it back up to the sky. 3-leg dog. We have 2 more like that. Inhale, weight comes forward. Exhale, send it back. Last one. Inhale, weight comes forward and hold. With control, step it to your right thumb. Drop the back heel down to the ground. Exhale, warrior 2. Arms will mill up and over. We bend into that right leg. Eye gaze goes over the front middle finger. Hug your heels together. 2 breaths. Inhale to reach that front hand forward. Flip the palm. Exhale to reverse your warrior. Holding for an inhale here, our legs stay where they are. Exhale, top hand sweeps back, left hand reaches over. For a modified side angle, so we're not resting onto that elbow, hold for the inhale. Exhale, let's reverse it, keep the legs where they are. Hold for the inhale. Exhale, side angle. Hold for the inhale. Exhale to reverse, we'll do that 2 more times. Hold for the inhale and exhale, side. Hold for the inhale, last one. Exhale to reverse. And exhale to find side. Exhale, release the hands, warrior 2. And exhale, both hands to the floor, send that right leg back. Maybe a 3-leg chaturanga, maybe you bring your toes down, maybe your knees down, your choice. On your inhale, your choice of back bend. And on your exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Stay exactly where you are. Let's bring those big toes together. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Hold for the exhale. Inhale, weight comes forward, tiger curl, hug the knee in. And exhale to shoot it back. Good. We have 2 more. Inhale, weight comes forward. Exhale, shoot it back. Last one. Inhale, weight comes forward and hold. Step it to your left thumb. Drop the back heel down. And exhale, warrior 2. Arms will mill up and over. Sinking nice and deep into that left leg. Find your drishti. Find your breath. Hug the heels together. 2 more breaths here. Inhale to reach that left hand forward, flip the palm. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Hold for the inhale. Exhale, legs stay where they are. Left hand goes back, right hand comes up and over. Hold for the inhale. And exhale to reverse. Hold for the inhale. Exhale, modified side. Exhale, reverse. We have 2 more. Exhale, side. Let's do 1 more. Exhale to reverse. And exhale to side. On your next exhale, release your arms, look forward, hold for the inhale. Exhale, both hands down, send that left leg back. Your choice of chaturanga, high to low plank. On your inhale, your choice of back bend. And on your exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Again, option to drop down to child's pose if you'd like. Reconnect with that intention. Reconnect with your alignment here. 3 more breaths. One more inhale. Exhale to look forward, walk the feet to the outside of your hands. Let's find Malasana, sink those hips nice and low. Option to stay static here, option to wiggle side to side, option to find crow pose if you enjoyed that from our last class. We have another 2 breaths here. And on your next exhale, let's catch ourselves behind, have a lie down on our backs. Walk the feet nice and close to your bum, hands are by your side. Glute bridge, lift the hips to the sky. Squeeze through the posterior chain, your bum cheeks, hug those heels nice and tight. We hold for another inhale here and exhale to release. We'll do that 2 more times and we'll hold the 3rd one up. Exhale to lift it up. Hold for the inhale. And exhale to release. Last one. Exhale to lift the hips high. Hold them there, active through the glutes. Option to stay exactly where you are. Option to interlace your fingers and walk your shoulder blades together, pressing the hips to the sky and the chest to the back of the room. Now we have a 3rd option here to stay exactly where you are, or if you'd like a little bit more, we can try wheel pose. Just be mindful that if you've never done wheel pose before, to either be very, very careful, or maybe this isn't the day to come into it. For our wheel pose, we'll bring our fingertips facing the shoulders. Walk the feet nice and close to your bum. Hold for the inhale. Exhale to press into your hands to lift the hips to the sky. And think of pressing your chest between your shoulders so you're reaching it towards the back of the mat. Either holding bridge or wheel for 2 more breaths. You can come down whenever you need. And on your next exhale, as slow and as controlled as you can, gently lower all the way down to your mat. Hug the knees into your chest. Give yourself a cuddle. Maybe you rock side to side. Waterfall, letting the feet float up to the sky. If you have a block or a cushion, maybe placing it underneath your hips. If you'd like to try shoulder stand, maybe we can come into that today. We'll bring the knees into the chest and rock the hips over your shoulders. Use your hands to support your lower back. Maybe this is as far as you come. If you'd like a little bit more, extend the toes to the sky. Think of stacking hips over shoulders. Active through the glutes. Use your hands to support your back. 2 more breaths wherever you are, in shoulder stand or in waterfall. And on your next exhale, gently rolling all the way down to your back. Let's find a gentle twist. Our left leg goes long, right knee hugs into the chest. On your exhale, take that leg over to the left-hand side. Maybe both shoulder blades stay on the ground. Maybe your eye gaze goes back over the right. 2 breaths here. Taking another big, juicy inhale. And exhale to release. 1 more inhale here. And on your exhale, roll onto your back. Let's change sides. Left knee hugs into the chest, right leg goes long. And on your exhale, take that left knee over. Shoulder blades stay down. Maybe the eye gaze goes over the left. Big inhale in through your nose. And exhale, let it go. 2 more just like that. Big inhale. And let it go. Last one, big inhale. And exhale to release. On your next exhale, roll onto your back. Happy baby. Kick the feet up to the sky. Your choice behind your knees, ankles, or toes. Hug the knees into your armpits. Press the tailbone down to the ground. Maybe you have a little bit of a play. Maybe you stay static. Yogi's choice. Come back to finding that joy through our Svadhisthana Chakra, our Sacral Chakra. Our creativity, our flow. We have another 2 breaths here. And on your next exhale, gently releasing your legs long on your mat. Take up as much space as you'd like to as we find our way to our final resting pose. Shavasana. Take any movements that help you relax. Maybe scanning through the body. How did you find that flow between each pose? Maybe you'd like to come back to this sequence at another time and see if you can relax a little bit more into it. Really find that breath to movement, the moving meditation that yoga is. Maybe you'd like to take this moment to set a new intention for the rest of the day, rest of the week or the year. And maybe internally or out loud, depending on where you are, you might want to repeat these next mantras to yourself. Creative energy flows through me freely. Creative energy flows through me freely. I nurture myself emotionally and take full responsibility for my own happiness. I nurture myself emotionally and take full responsibility for my own happiness. My relationships are based on mutual respect and appreciation. My relationships are based on mutual respect and appreciation. I trust my loved ones and they can trust me. I trust my loved ones and they can trust me. Inspiration is always flowing to me, and I act on the great ideas I receive. Inspiration is always flowing to me, and I act on the great ideas I receive. Shavasana. When you're ready, gently making some little movements, bringing all of your awareness back into your physical body. Maybe bending the knees, rocking side to side, whatever helps you feel reconnected. Maybe you'd like to take a moment of gratitude for yourself, for your body. When you're ready, gently making your way up to a seated position. We'll meet with our eyes closed or gaze softened. On your inhale, take your hands up over your head and exhale to draw them down to your heart space. Allow your head to bow to your fingertips. Thank you so much for choosing to flow with me today, always moving your bodies intuitively and of course honoring this ancient practice of yoga. Namaste. Thanks guys, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you enjoyed the freedom of being able to move your body. This is what I love so much about yoga, so I hope you got a bit of a glimpse of that today. And as always, if you have any questions, send me a message and I'll see you next time on the mat.